Good late morning to some of you who have joined us for today's webinar. Just hold on tight. We have a few more joining, and then we will get started. Testing one, two, testing one, two. Again, welcome to the webinar. We'll be getting started here shortly. We have a few more people joining us, so just hang tight and we'll get going. All right, so let's get started. First off, welcome and thank you for joining us in today's webinar. My name's Justin Wharton. I'm the Director of Admissions at St. Benedict High School. Just a little bit about me before we start. I was born and raised in Toledo, Ohio, but I come to Memphis from Wisconsin, where my wife and I spent a few years up there coaching our respective sports at the college level. My wife Alexa and I, we've been married for 2 years now, and we have two lovely dogs. Besides my role in admissions, I'm also the assistant wrestling coach. I've been involved in wrestling my whole life, so I feel very blessed that I'm able to give back to the sport that has given me so much. So, admissions, assistant wrestling coach, and from time to time, I will also go down to the eighth period gym class and dominate them in floor hockey because I am the best. And if they ever try to tell you any different, they are lying. So just a little outline of what we have in store for today's webinar. First we're going to talk about who are we. I'll give the student body. I'll talk a little bit about the student body of St. Benedict and discuss some of the facts of our school, different programs that we offer our students, not only academically, but also outside of the classroom. Then we'll also go into student support, college, and life prep. One of our main goals here at St. Benedict is to develop and prepare our students for the college rigor and life, prepare them for after graduation. And there are many ways that we do that. So we will delve into our college counseling and our school counseling services and discuss how we prepare our students during each year of high school. And like I said, we're not only college prep, but also life prep. And there's a few different ways that we do that. So we'll talk about our co-ed environment first. And so I'll highlight that foundation. I'll discuss how we do our co-ed environment and the benefits that our students gain from that. And then the last pillar of our school that I will talk about, and and me and so many other people believe it's the strongest part of our school. It's our Catholic identity and the impact that our full-time clergy and the Dominican sisters have on all of our students, Catholic and non-Catholic. Then, before I let you go, I will quickly discuss our admissions process. We have an early bird special going on right now, an opportunity for you to save some money, and then some of our upcoming visit days, some of our upcoming visit events, and then that we have here in October, November, and we have a few in December as well. So who are we? We're a Catholic co-ed college prep high school. We have about 600 students, and so our average class size is about 150 students per grade. 18 students in the classroom is the average classroom size. So small class sizes, our faculty really get to know the students. The students really get to know the faculty in return, help the faculty maximize each and every one of our students' potential. The biggest class that a student would have here would be around 22 to 25 students. And then outside of the classroom, we have 50 different clubs and organizations that are student-led. We have 50 of those for our students to be a part of, and 27 athletic teams. And what I like about that is we have a club day here Tuesday, so we get out a little bit early. It's an opportunity for our students to go participate in their club and not have to worry about missing a football practice or a soccer practice. They're able to participate in that club and participate in the sport of their choice. So looking into our academics now, last year we had 50 students who scored a 30 or higher on the ACT. Our average ACT score is a 24, and that includes our traditional students, our plus students, and I'll talk about those programs a little bit later. So that average ACT score is a 24. And then the average ACT score of our top 25 students, and that's what most schools use when they're talking about this number, is a 31. Then when you look a little bit closer and look at our top 10 students, that average is a 32. And so our students are performing very well on the standardized test, the college entrance test, and they're getting prepped very well. If it's not from their teachers, it's from our school counselors. We offer our students 19 different AP courses here. 80% of our students scored a 3 or better on the AP exams, and that exam's out of 4, and the national average there is about 50%. So we're performing well above the national average. And then we also have a 100% pass rate in AP Seminar and AP Research. Last year we had 12 of our students receive AP Scholar with Distinction Awards, which is granted to our students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all the AP exams taken. And so very tough to do. Proud of our 12 students who were able to accomplish that. And then we also had 11 AP scholars who were granted honors. And in order to have that, you need to receive a 3.25 on all of your AP exams. So the required courses for our students, every student here at St. Benedict will have 4 years of math, 4 years of theology, and 4 years of English. They'll also have 3 years of science and electives. The electives, it's a great opportunity for our students to take some courses in the things they might be passionate about or things they're considering studying in college, so they get a good feel for what they're going to be getting into. They take 2 years of foreign language. We offer Spanish, Latin, and French here. And then the students will take 1 year of wellness. The way we do our wellness course here, and that wellness course will be, most of the time will be that freshman year. We split the boys and girls up. So for the first 8 weeks, for example, say the girls would be in the gym while the boys are in the classroom, learning health, wellness, those types of things. And then after those 8 weeks, they switch. And so they get a year of wellness and a year of fine arts. And then they also get a half year of government, economics, personal finance, those types of classes. And it's a great opportunity for our students to learn about money, saving, investing, debt, bad debt, good debt, staying debt free, and financial independence. And so moving into some of our programs now, like I said earlier, we have our traditional program, we have our plus program, and we have our 4-1 program. So we'll start off with our traditional program because that's what the majority of our students here at St. Benedict are enrolled in. And on this screen, you'll see what a typical freshman schedule looks like. And you know what I will say about the schedule is each year at the end of the year, our students' schedules are reviewed by their counselors to see if that student needs to be moved up into an honors class, or if that student maybe needs to, get into a plus class for math or reading or science. And so, again, we're making sure that our students, we're setting them up for success, and also challenging them as well where they need to be challenged. The traditional curriculum that we provide our students, it's a challenging environment, but it's also very supportive. Our faculty do a great job of understanding all of our students, knowing their strengths, maximizing those strengths. and things they do really well, and at the same time identifying some of the lesser strengths that our students may have, and assisting those students in developing in those areas. Our academic curriculum, it's not a cookie cutter program. Again, it goes back to our smaller class sizes and the abilities of our faculty to know our students on a personal level. So each student is receiving a personalized learning experience. The rigor of our program prepares our students for the next level. I've talked with many alumni who have come back, if it's a STEM class they took or a math class they took. They talk about how that class really prepared them for their first few semesters of college, and they were able to excel while maybe some of their other classmates struggled in those first few semesters. And so again, we're preparing our students. We want them to leave here and not just get accepted into a college, but also go out and flourish and do great things. So we also offer our students dual enrollment. We work in conjunction with the University of Memphis, which allows our 11th and 12th grade students to earn college credit while finishing their high school graduation requirements. It brings many benefits being involved in dual enrollment. Obviously, you get a head start on college, also get to save some money on tuition. Our students will get access to the University of Memphis library and resources, and it'll also build that resume for the student as they are applying to those colleges, that their dream schools that they want to get accepted into. When the admissions office at the college sees that you have dual enrollment courses and maybe a few honors, it's going to help move you along the admission process much smoother. Um, and then the classes that we do offer for dual enrollment haven't had many problems. We offer English 4, French, Principles of Engineering. Those classes have been able to transfer outside of the University of Memphis. Even our engineering class just recently heard was accepted by Mississippi State. And so AP Capstone is a program that we offer here. It's for our juniors and seniors. St. Benedict, we're one of only 13 schools in the state of Tennessee that offer this program. It's an innovative program. It kind of works on developing students in research skills, their collaboration skills, communication skills. They'll do a lot of research. They'll present on that research. And so it's developing the skills that matter most for college success. And many colleges right now, both public and private, are recognizing the AP Capstone in their admissions process. Like I said, I worked in college admissions for a few years. We accepted it at the schools that I worked at. And as a former admissions counselor, I've witnessed students receive extra scholarship money for their completion of the AP Capstone. As you may know, as you get towards March and sometimes April of the college recruiting season, some schools will have an extra pot of scholarship money that they can offer to students. And they want to offer it to their high performing students. And so they'll re-examine the application. And I've witnessed students who, after that director of admission goes back and looks at the application, sees that AP Capstone box checked, they were right in line for that extra scholarship money. And so we have our traditional program. We got our AP Capstone. We have our honors. We also have a plus program, and it's part of our rigorous college prep curriculum here. But it's designed to serve students with diagnosed learning differences. So there's a small student teacher to student ratio. There's individual classroom accommodations. There's parental support, and all of that results in academic growth for the students who are in that plus program, which helps instill confidence and build self-esteem, and which will lead to more academic success. And what's great about the program is that the students enrolled in the plus program, they may take some traditional courses. They don't have to. They're not in the plus program the whole day. They can take some traditional courses. We've had plus students also take some honors courses. And so if it's just 1 or 2 classes that the student needs, the plus program for, we can accommodate and meet those individual needs. And as I walk the halls here as an administrator, you can't tell, if this student is a traditional honors or a plus student. And so a lot of inclusion that way, in which I love to see. The next program, though, that we're going to talk about is actually brand new, and it's our 4-1 program. This program offers an individualized, highly tailored path through traditional, grounded high school experience. So we want to offer the students the same high school experience that all of our other students are receiving. And the program is designed to serve students who succeed best with maybe some intensive teacher focus, some smaller classes, and some academic guidance through a program. And so each student has a 4-year curricula that they follow. It features a 4-to-1 student ratio. So as you can see, a little play on words. But it's also, this program is also reserved for teens that are going to thrive in a customized approach to high school. And so we built this program on a foundation of faith and commitment to the benefits that social skills has in the development of our students. And so we really want the 4-1 students to receive those social skills, be a part of our high school experience here. And so onto our counseling, and we'll talk a little bit about our school counseling and the college counseling that we offer. And that plays a huge part in that development that I was talking about earlier, developing of our students into well-rounded young individuals. And so, what our school counseling and college counseling office does is helps prepare our students for college and life. And we do that, and they do that by providing high quality, inclusive school and college counseling services to all our students. Our school counseling programs are designed to help our students develop and maximize their academic, their social, career, their personal strengths, in order when they leave here and they step foot into the world, they have the huge impact that we know they can have, and they're responsible, productive citizens. Another way that they work with the students is on time management, how to block out time throughout the school day, which they will have here. And it's one of the great things that I love about St. Benedict is that we have 8 50-minute periods. And that includes lunch. So 4th, 5th, and 6th are our lunch periods. And so the students have 50 minutes during lunchtime to eat lunch, hang out, and if they need to, and if they want to, they can go to the library. We'll have resources there. We'll have tutors there available for them to work on class. They can go to the library and just work on some homework for that night, or they can get some studying done that they need to get done. One of our student ambassadors right now is trying to create his own drone business, and so he was talking to me that he leaves his lunch and he goes into the library and works on the vision and the goals for his business. And so that opportunity there for our students to work on their passions during that time is pretty unique as well. But our counseling services will also work with our students on setting individual goals and benchmarks, and assisting the students in creating a plan of attack to accomplish those benchmarks and goals, and really teaching them how to create a big goal and then break that big goal down into small steps that they can start to achieve and move closer to that goal. We'll also talk to them about creating some daily habits that will ultimately move you closer in direction to achieving that goal. Outside of the classroom, our counseling offices are open as well. And so they're also there to help and listen to our students, maybe during some tough times, if it's stress, if it's anxiety, whatever it be for our young students. And a lot of our students, there is a lot of pressure on them, pressure to succeed in school, theater, athletics. And so we're not only there to listen, but we're also there to help teach the student about healthy ways of coping with stress. We emphasize self-advocacy skills and really educating them through those tough times. So in the future, when adversity does hit, they know how to tackle it. They know a healthy way to get through those times. And so those types of services continue as each student progresses further into their high school career. But then onto the college counseling part. And so just a few stats from last year, 2019 graduating class, we had our students were accepted into over 60 schools from across the country, and we had $18 million worth of scholarship money earned by our students. And so, at St. Benedict, our counselors understand, and again, it goes back to the individualized, the personalized learning experience. But at SBA, our counselors really understand students from multiple points of view. if it's academic, if it's athletic, if it's social, whatever it is, they can take that knowledge and they're able to position our students in the best light for colleges. And it starts as soon as the student arrives to our campus. Our freshman counselor, Mary Cox, she does a fantastic job working with them right away. She will start talking to them about what maybe what some colleges are interested in, or maybe what they're interested in majoring in. And she stresses on them that it starts right now. We discuss with them the cumulative GPA and how that works, and how college admission offices look at that when they're making their decision. And so we really work with our students to start off strong here, um, and use that momentum to put themselves in the best position. So 3 or 4 years down the line, they're receiving the most scholarship money possible. But as they progress throughout their years here at St. Benedict, our students will learn how to build a relationship with college reps. They will practice essay writing. They'll do a career project, which will help them put some ideas in their mind as to what they might be interested in doing. And our parents will also meet with our college counseling staff during those meetings. They'll discuss what to look for in colleges, tips on how to research a college, FAFSA, scholarships, filling out applications, even some money management. When our seniors get to college, they're going to be a little bit on a budget, and so we'll talk to them about that and work with them, teaching them how to manage their money and how to spend effectively. But besides those things, we have a college fair. We host several college reps during our lunch periods throughout the years. We want our students prepared to succeed at the next level, so they can pursue and have success in their passions. It's not just getting accepted into college. We really want them to get accepted and then go on and have a lot of success. So when they're done, they can go get a job in an area, a field that they love to do. And so outside of the counseling service, one of the things that I also wanted to talk about, and it's one of my favorite classes here as an administrator at St. Benedict, is our academic strategies class. Now this class it's not required for our students. They don't have to take it. But what it does is it kind of helps strengthen the students in note-taking skills and test-taking strategies, all around organization, really whatever the student needs help. Maybe they do really well when taking notes, but they have some test anxiety, so we work with them there. We really try to sharpen the skills necessary that lead to academic success. And so our students will learn how to become more prepared for their classes, more responsible for their learning and for their classes. They'll be more self-aware. They'll know when and how to ask for help with our teachers, and figure out which strategies best complement their learning style. So another huge piece of the development for our students is the Colloid Factor. At St. Benedict, we believe boys and girls, they learn better here because they learn together, they succeed together, and they lead together. One of our top priorities is to prepare our students academically, socially, and emotionally for higher education and the real world. And in order to do that, we must put our students in an environment that is reflective of higher education and of the real world. The real world is co-ed, and St. Benedict graduates are prepared to interact and work with members of the opposite sex, both in the college classroom and in the workplace. And that environment that we provide empowers our students to grow both as an individual and as a member of our community. Within the school setting, we provide both our men and women the opportunity to take on different leadership roles, which exposes them to a wide variety of different management styles and personalities. And those are some of the interactions that help when leaving our school and going off into college and going off into the workforce. So another piece, and it's definitely our strongest pillar, like I talked about earlier, is our Catholic identity. And at SBA, we have full-time clergy present on campus. Our campus minister, Deacon Jeff, is here to encourage all of our students, Catholic and non-Catholic, to live out their gospel identity as Christians. And he does that through his teaching, his counseling, and his personal witness. He walks the halls. He attends all of our sporting events, art events, choir events, theater events. He eats lunch with our students. He makes himself present. And we also believe that, the full-time clergy that we have combined with our wonderful Dominican sisters in our excellent theology department. We have a pro-life focus, all those things. Um, Friday adoration, confession, all combined to provide, our students with the best possible faith-filled high school experience, one that we don't believe they can receive anywhere else. And so we do have all class mass. We do that once a month. We have all school mass as well. We have a class mass within your theology department, and then we'll have all school mass once a month. And so the admissions process, our application is live right now. We have an early bird special going on. And so until October 16th, our application fee is only $50. After that, the application fee is bumped up to $75. Some of the documents that's needed after you fill out your application, the pre-ACT 8-9 test, which a lot of students will be taking that actually within their middle school. If your middle school isn't offering it, we do offer the pre-ACT. That'll be in December 7th actually. And so you can take that here. We'll need a copy of the 7th grade final report card and the first quarter report card for the 8th grade year, a copy of standardized testing, birth certificate, immunization certificate. We'll do a family meeting in January where we bring you back and discuss the schedule for next year. And some of the classes that you'll be in. And then our application for tuition assistance will be available November 1st. And then some upcoming events. So like I said, the early bird special ends October 16th. We have Be an Eagle Day, October 25th, which is a great opportunity to shadow one of our students. You actually get to see what a day in the life as an eagle is. You're going to go to class, you're going to go to lunch, you're going to learn, listen, and be one of our students for a day. And that's a full day too. That starts right in the morning and goes all the way through the end of the day. And then we have our shadow days, which is, it's a half shadow day. It starts 8 o'clock and ends around 1, November 3rd, November 19th, and December 3rd. And those type of shadow days, we can do those, any day that works best with your schedule. We can definitely fit it in our schedule. And then, like I said earlier, we're offering the pre-ACT on December 7th. So if your middle school isn't offering that, then you can take that here. But that's all that I have for today. Again, I thank you for being a part of the webinar. I will, after we close out here, I'll send you a link to where you can go back, watch the webinar if you missed a few things, or maybe you joined in a little late, and you can take some notes. If you have any questions, you can always call or email me directly. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless, and go Eagles.